Uhuru. Is that better? Up a little more?
Down.
That's good. All right. Uhuru. Welcome everybody to the Uhuru House and the Black Power 96 change $96 days change the airwaves campaign. We're a fundraising campaign. We're trying to raise $96. Well, we're trying to raise $28,000 within the next 3 months, so we can go live on Black Power 96 FM. And this is what this is about. We're giving away our banks right there. I don't know if the camera people can see it at home. We have the banks right there. Let me see that. Banks. We got our banks. You can come get you a bank. Save $96 in 96 days right here. So I just want to welcome everybody to our fundraising kickoff, Black Power 96 fundraising kickoff. Thank you for everybody for coming out. I am Javon G. I am a member of the African People's Socialist Party. I'm also one of the directors of the radio station that is coming to St. Pete, Black Power 96. So if anybody wants to volunteer, want to help donate, you can go to blackpower96.org and donate, volunteer, or pick up a bank also. This is our normal Sunday rally. We have these every Sunday, so we are building community, building an organization within the community and letting people know what's going on in their community, and that's what these meetings are for. Normally they are led by Impedum forces, but today Impedum has allowed us to step in and raise funds for a most important radio station here in St. Petersburg. So, with that being said, I'd like to start off with the African pledge. So if we can all stand, put your right fist in the air, and let's, in unison, say the African pledge. I pledge allegiance to my African people. I pledge to develop my mind and body to the greatest extent possible. I will learn all that I can in order to give my people and struggle for liberation through revolution. I will keep myself physically fit, building a strong body free from drugs and other substances which weaken me and make me less capable of defending myself, my family, and my African brothers and sisters. I will unselfishly share my knowledge and understanding with others in order to bring change more quickly. I will discipline myself to direct my energies thoughtfully and constructively rather than wasting time in idle hatred. I will train myself never to hurt or allow others to harm my African brothers and sisters, for I recognize that we need every African man, woman, and child to be physically, mentally, and psychologically strong. These principles I pledge to practice daily and teach them to others in order to unite my people to struggle for freedom and independence. Uhuru. 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 Thank you, Akile. You read my mind. Thank you. Okay. So we got Akile coming up, and she's going to do our point 2 on our 14-point platform of the African People's Socialist Party. So Akile Anai. Uhuru.
Uhuru. Like you said, my name is Akile Anai, and I am the membership coordinator for the International People's Democratic Uhuru Movement. And this is a piece on political education. We try to incorporate political education in every meeting we have. And this piece specifically is from the African People's Socialist Party 14-point platform, what we want and what we believe. And I'm going to be reading point 2, specifically in regards to Black Power 96.3. We want the rights to economic development and creative and productive employment which promote the needs and well-being of our entire people. We believe that colonialism is a blood-sucking system which causes all economic development to benefit the colonialist ruling class state and society at the expense of our colonized people. We also believe that the massive habitual unemployment and underemployment of our people benefit the U.S. colonialist ruling class and capitalist system, and that a struggle by African people for jobs must be combined with a struggle for socialism and independent economic development. I thought this point in particular was very important for Black Power 96.3 because this serves as the creative and productive employment which will promote the needs and the well-being of African people. It is a station created by us, funded by us, for us. African people run this. African people have their own shows. They come and tell their own stories. There's no white corporation that owns us, which means that our narratives can't be distorted. You know, we're sending out pro-African propaganda, you know, we're pushing the real deal out there. There's no one controlling our stories. It is our voices, our people, everywhere we are. And it is our own version of economic development where we are producing and we are funded by the people, and when we are able to open up employment for African people to work with the radio station, building the radio station, whether it be through having your own show, working with the technology and being behind the scenes. But this creates that opening for economic development for the African community, and it makes sure that we are in control of our economic development and we are able to be creative and produce for ourselves. Because right now in this colonialist capitalistic system, everything we do serves to benefit the colonialist capitalistic system. That is all we are here for, is to work for them, and it only benefits them. And so does our underemployment and unemployment. It only serves to benefit them, and we have to start working for us. Uhuru.
Uhuru. Uhuru, want to thank Akile. I need to go up. Down, or up. Yeah, I'm sorry, you guys. That's on YouTube. Till we get some better stuff. You know, this is how we're gonna do it. But you can't beat the quality and the content of what we have. You're not gonna find anything like it that's gonna free you. So I want to thank Akile for bringing the second point of our 14-point platform to the forefront. And next on our schedule will be a Black Power presentation, a video presentation on Black Power 96 FM. It has a couple of people giving testimonies of why we need Black Power 96, and just Black media, period. So we're able to talk to each other, communicate with each other, and also help each other. All right, so without further ado, I'm going to hit the lights and we're going to start the movie or the video. Get our viewers. I don't know how well they can see this video. All right, we can start.
He's following my footsteps. He is. For my oldest grandson, I was the guy that came with you. When you went to the one, you're the deal with me. And that's what my grandson has become. I'm not proud of it. He's incarcerated right now. He was in the place that I went to 5 times. So we need this radio station. We need more than one.
And I'm so excited about Black Power Radio, and I believe in it, and I think it's so important. So it's a great thing to donate to. So donate. It's a great thing. It's about time that we had our own radio.
Right here. Thank you guys for talking to you guys today about the importance of Black African media. We have too many Eurocentric, European narrated types of media in America. The it's not getting our point across, it's not getting our point of view, or our experiences, our day-to-day life in America. It's not doing us justice. We need someone to speak truth about things that's going on a day-to-day basis with Africans. And that does not come from anyone other than African American. We have a lot of white power, black face going on. I was going for a percentage out there. I was like 90% of the media that we hear and see is Eurocentric base, that it shames everything about us and talks about none of the problems. It's always more about the effects of the things that led us and not get to the root of it. This is why we need an African-led big media. Black Power Radio 96.3 is giving that to us. This is a platform for Africans. A platform that we need to express everything that's going on. It's genocide on the streets, man. From the killings of Africans, Africans, police, to the gentrification of our neighborhoods. This literally about us. Most of the African Americans don't even know what's going on. That's another reason why we need African being managed, narrated media. It's crucial, it's crucial, so that we get the truth of things on statements. So we talk about some of these problems. We don't even know, we're not even aware of some of these problems. We need a lot of think tanks, a lot of Africans get together, a lot of African allies get together, expressing these concerns, so we can do the world like this side, and ultimately, the war. That's happening. That's pretty much it. Support Black Power Radio 96.3. For the guys in the movement. They speak the truth, they out on the streets, they fight for what we all need, freedom. Hoovers, Swahili word freedom. Hoovers.
This is Dr. Aisha Fields, and I am the International Director for the All African Peoples Development Empowerment Project. AFDEP organizes African-led development projects in three areas: agriculture, education, and healthcare. And we do that as part of the process for Africans to collectivize the skills that we have to make real, critical improvements in quality of life for our people in Africa and African communities around the world. Today, we're really happy to congratulate and extend views to the African community of St. Petersburg and the African People's Education and Defense Fund for their acquisition of a radio station and the license to begin broadcasting 96.3 FM now. We are proud to announce that AFDEP has also acquired a license to begin broadcasting in St. Petersburg at 103.1 FM now. And really, the ability to broadcast our own African voices, our own culture, our own truth over the airwaves to our own people is such a critically important achievement. And we really know that the acquisition of the new radio station, both APBS and AFDEP's radio stations, will allow the African community an opportunity to engage around really vital questions pertaining to our health, our ability to organize our communities, to defend itself, and all the important conversations that we should be having within the community. So we're really excited about what both 96.3 and 103.1 means to African communities in Petersburg. AFDEP plans to utilize much of our programming that's coming out of the new station that APDF is launching as we report out to our radio station as well. So we want to call on our members, all AFDEP members, AFDEP supporters, and anyone who's in here today to donate to Black Power 96. We've got to get this station off the ground. So you can go to blackpower96.org or to 727-824-5700 right now to donate or pledge your support to this exciting project. I can't think of a better way for the African community to use this resource than to support this initiative. Black meaning of and by and for the Black community. We gotta have it. Black Power 96. Over.
The African People's Education and Defense Fund, which is a companion to the Voodoo movement, has just done this extraordinary thing and acquired a license for a local FM radio station. And we are very excited about it because it offers all kinds of possibilities. Immediately right here in the city of St. Petersburg, where the station will be located, but also for the movement as a whole. Because I see this radio station as being able to develop an incredible base for our movement. It can develop all these structures that we've already created and make them flourish. It can be something that can contribute to our institutions, our gym, to the Voodoo House itself, to our meetings. We just have so many possibilities with this. We got young people out there who don't have any voice at all, and now they can have their own radio station. We're talking about being able for young Africans who out here in the community making their DVDs, their music, their CDs, and what have you, not having a place where they can have them included on a regular basis. We're talking about young people who can host radio shows. We're talking about being able to actually change the demographics in the city by making the city a place that is of such cultural and political significance of Black people that Africans from around the country would be wanting to come here to participate. It offers us an extraordinary opportunity to Black people, and the Black people can own and control this radio. It's going to be a radio station that is funded by the community. You don't have to worry about corporations or any other kind of entity that's funding this radio, which means that the character of the radio station will be shaped and determined by the people in the community. You don't have to be afraid that if you say such and such a thing, some white corporation or some white person is going to be able to take away our funding because the community will fund it. We'll find where it looks like, how it sounds, who's what on a regular basis. It just offers us an extraordinary opportunity for Black people to be able to communicate with Black people on our own terms without any concern about white people or white corporations anyway. So we're saying 96.3. That's the radio that we're talking about. Black Power 96.3. That's going to be located right in the St. Petersburg, Florida, and every African everywhere needs to be supporting this. Woo.
Uhuru, uhuru, uhuru. My mic not on, my mic not nice. There we go. Uhuru, how is, I would just want to thank everybody again for watching the video presentation. You saw some members of the Uhuru movement really leading and giving us the leadership as far as the vision of Black Power 96 FM here in St. Petersburg. We're here to change the landscape of the community by infusing Black power, Black economic, self-sufficiency and things like that within the community. So just want to reiterate on that and thank everybody who was a part of that video. We had the first person was Hadosha Bentham out of Ferguson, part of the African People's Socialist Party and PDM president out there. And then the second person was Kabaka, a new party member, also an impediment member from Baltimore. Third was Dr. Aisha Fields. She is the director of the All African People's Defense and Education development, defense, and development. All right, thank you. All African Peoples Development and Empowerment Project. I did. All right, I got you. All right. So that's what she does. And then, of course, we had Chairman Omali Ishitella, our chairman and our fierce leader with the sum up. And of course, you had the AJ Ali, the real OG, straight from the streets, telling you about his what he used to do for a living back in the day. You know, with he used to have the guns for the money. So, but we really want to appreciate everybody that was a part of that video and getting the word out and getting these points out of why it's so important for us to have our own black-owned media. All right, so just want to let you guys know that the whole purpose of this is to give away these banks for you to purchase, or not purchase, but take these banks home. Take this bank home and give $1 a day and send it back to us, or come back here on the celebration. We're going to have a celebration, if I'm not mistaken, it's March 6th. So today marks the first day, then the end of it is March 6th. So March 6th, you come back, fill this bank up with $96. Bam, we got us a radio station that you help us build, and now we are, making sure that we serve the community because we didn't take any money from nobody but the community. So that's what our goal is right here. So you can hold us accountable for whatever type of things that you hear on our radio station, especially if it's harmful, and that's not something that we're gonna do. So Black Power 96, get your banks. You can also, if you go online, blackpower96.org, you can get a bank. We've already got people signing up there on Black Power 96 for banks. So go ahead, like us on Facebook, Black Power 96 on Facebook, all that type of stuff, and show your support as best as you can, because this is a very exciting time. We're about to win, for sure. All right, just next up, we have some, just a testimonial from some of our show hosts already. We have RahulRadio.com. Every Sunday, we're live, and we have live shows going on. And right now, I'd like to bring up one of our long time show hosts here at Uhuru Radio and now Black Power 96, AJ Ali, straight from the streets. You saw him, the first person on the video was him, and I don't think he got no guns, and if he do, he's not using them to shoot us. He know who the enemy is now. So Uhuru, AJ Ali.
My name is AJ Ali. They call me the real OG, and I'm here to emphasize the importance of us having the Black Power 96.3 FM radio station. And the amount of money that we need, if you look at how many Africans are in America, if we gave $1 a piece, we would have 10 times the amount that we actually need. So what we're talking about is literally peanuts compared to our volume. It's time to pool our resources. This is something that we need. In New York, the station that you listen to when you really want to hear the truth is WLIB. Now, the news and the radio from colonial America, we can't trust them. They tell us what they want us to hear. So we have an opportunity to be the WBLS of the South, of Florida. So, this is just so important. And we want everyone to know that my show, Straight from the Streets, I'm the producer and the host, it is to cultivate the Africans, to help us. Marcus Garvey said that he wasn't trying to take all of the Black people back to Africa. He said that if you are not any good here, you won't be any good when we get back to Africa. So I'm asking you to support our station, to listen to and watch Straight from the Streets. You might learn something. Our motto is that we'll take you from the courtroom to your own boardroom. All right? I just want everyone to know that when I do come up and speak like this, that I'm speaking from my heart. And the things that I talk about, sometimes, you know, I can't help it. I tell the truth, you know, and there are many people in my family whose lives have been ravished by street life. And I mean, a lot of people, sisters and cousins, and, you know, and what I think about every time I see a group of young Africans on the street is what's going to happen to them in the next 10 years, what's going to happen to them in the next 3 or 4 years. So support our station. The Uhuru movement has our future in mind. This is what we're planning for. We're showing what we need to do. This is not a religious organization. It doesn't matter what religion you are. This is a political organization. Don't get it twisted, okay? We have to come together and support our cause. Black Power, look at that, 96.3 FM, because we're going to be the black station for this area. And I think we're going to have people all over the country tuning in. I have, on my show, Straight from the Streets, I have a segment I call From Behind the Walls. And I have a young man, well, I don't know how young he is anymore, that I grew up with, who is now serving life with no parole. He's in federal prison. His name is Wayne Akbar. We grew up together. He's serving life with no parole right now. And he has maybe 10, 12 videos on YouTube because that's what it took for him to see the light. He's become a very, very great writer. He has several books on market, and he has a magazine on the market. Now, all this happened after he got life with no parole. So all those years that he was a drug kingpin, he could have done that and helped the community then. But that's the type of thing. I figure if a young man who's out there selling drugs, he won't listen to Akbar Pray, who got life with no parole, I don't know, you know, it's going to be hard to help him if you won't listen to that. So I want to thank the movement here for letting me come up and say a few words. And we must support our station. This is paramount. This is so important. Okay, so tune in. Oh, I also want to mention Revolutionary Health and Fitness, another great show on Yahoo Radio. It's hosted and produced by John Thomas. This show is about health. So you want to tune in to Revolutionary Health and Fitness. You want to tune in to all our shows. You want to hear the chairman. You want to tune in to Straight from the Streets with AJ Ali, the real OG. So until next time, Yahoo brothers and sisters, much love. Peace.
Right on. Want to thank AJ Ali, the real OG, Straight from the Streets. That's my man. One of the first people that I met down here and was able to bond with. You know, we from two big cities. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Chicago, and he's from Philly, right? Newark, New Jersey. I don't know why. Newark, New Jersey, and I got a chance to go to New Jersey, being a part of this movement. And yeah, I've been to Brick City, and when I went to New Jersey, I went to a McDonald's, and it was an African woman behind the counter, and she, you know, me, you know, I'm a star, you know, the way I feel. I'm from Chicago and Newark, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm from Chicago, right? You know, blah blah blah. She's like, what you come to Newark for? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I was like, you know, cause why shouldn't I be here? She was like, they kill somebody here every day. That was what she said. And then I was like, you know, I'm from Chicago. They kill 3 or 4 people every day. You know what I'm saying? But what that made me realize that we have the same contradictions everywhere. No matter how far we are spatially, we still have the same issues. You know, when I came to St. Petersburg, living, you know, where I live, now in St. Petersburg, it's the same exact way around my old house in Chicago. It's the same exact way. Chirac, you know, this might as well be St. Pete rack, you know what I'm saying, and Newark rack, you know what I'm saying, and everywhere it should be, everywhere it should be. That's how it is. But without going too far into that, I just want to appreciate AJ Ali, real dedicated OG, and he stood up tall. Thank you for Black Power 96. Also, you know, I just saw somebody walk in that I always wonder what what it felt like to be a preacher or something like that, you know. And I just saw somebody step in, and I'm going to ask them to come to the no, I'm just. Are you able to? Do you feel like saying anything? We got one of our youngest members of the Black Power 96 team here, and she is she plays a very influential role in what we do. If it wasn't for her, we couldn't be as far as we are along right now in our setup and things like that. So without further ado, I'm going to ask 16-year-old high school student, also major leader in the Black Power 96 radio team, Cleo. Cleo Boilers. Thank you, Cleo.
Well, hello. Hi. How are you doing? I just wanted to take the time to stress how important this radio station is to people of all ages, well, Africans of all ages, because at such a young age, like 16, and people around my age, we need some kind of influential media that's uplifting, supporting, and basically benefiting the African community and letting them know about events that's going on around them, about just informing them about themselves and letting them know that other people are like them. And even they can come in and use the radio station as like an outlet for them. Or can you not see me?
No, go ahead. You good.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to make sure we get good ratings and get all your face. That's all right. Go ahead.
All right. Yeah, as they can use the radio station as an outlet, and hopefully when they see people like me and Jay, another 16-year-old on the radio station, they can, you know, realize that it's not just a bunch of like old people on a radio station talking about Black Power, that Black Power is a topic, you know, relevant to people even my age, like as young as 16. So I think it's really beneficial that we have this radio station and that it continues to be pushed and moved throughout the African community. So thanks.
I'm with her. I'm here because I don't want to see, I don't want to see a whole bunch of old people on the radio either. So that's why I'm a part of the radio station. So there won't be a whole bunch of old people on it. No, I'm just playing. But I want to thank Cleo, and she also mentioned Jay, one of our also really important pieces to this Black Power 96 puzzle, and it's coming together. And then some of the pictures that you saw in the video was our team that we had out doing outreach, and it's growing every day, and things like that. I gotta be my own cameraman. All right, right on, perfect. So we Cleo and Jay are youngins in this, and they're doing an excellent job. They've taken on the leadership positions, and they practice power. So if you want them to continue practicing power, or you want to practice power also like them, you can go to blackpower96.org and volunteer or take a bank, donate. You can also donate, if you want to, you can just donate $96 today. You know, you can take a bank and then the bank would be just a memento. But if you want to, then you can also do that. So I just let you guys know that we have people online also. We got a few people on YouTube, and we got a bunch of people on live stream. So this is being, you know, broadcast live across the world. So if you want to donate, like I say, blackpower96.org, or you can leave a comment and let us know about your support. All right, with that being said, oh, I left my piece of paper. Sandy, can I get that piece of paper? All right, so we're about to, yeah, that's it. Thank you. So what we're going to do right now is, like I said, this is an appeal for you to find in the kindness, the goodness of your heart to like us so much, Black Power 96 FM, to get you a bank, and help us with our $96 in 96 days fundraising campaign. And these are I'm just going to name off some of the people who've already taken banks. We've got quite a few that have taken banks. So I'll just read off their names. We got our wonderful, wonderful Deputy Chair, DC Ona, Deputy Chair of the African People's Socialist Party. Not to mention that this is her idea. This is a campaign that she was so successful with when she was with Impedum. I'm glad she gave us the vision and just really charged us with this wonderful idea that's surefire in a sense. So I want to thank DC Ona for taking the bank, being the first one to take the bank, and also giving us some leadership on what we need to do in order to build our radio station. Also, some of these people I don't even know, so forgive me if I don't know them, but that's good. That's good. So I just want to let you know that this spans far, beyond our movement. Also, people, this is not just for the Hoover movement. This is for the Black community here in St. Pete and around the world. All right. So Derek has accepted the bank. We have Michael, Rodney. All these people are in St. Pete. Philip, Tyler, Thomas, Pop. Some people know Pop, as Pop here in St. Pete. We got Paul, Sandy, Oswald, Latasha. I think this is Crown out of Minneapolis. We have Jamiria out of Kansas City. We have Melinda out of Tempe, Arizona. We have, I think that's Legarius from Chicago, and Latasha out of Brooklyn. So, we're doing pretty good. So right now, we want to reach our 10% of what we need to get out, and that's 30 banks. So right now we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 banks. So that means we got to give 12 banks more. I know. I like to. Okay, well, so AJ Ali is the first one saying he's going to take 2. All right, so that's 96 times 2. That's going to be that he's going to be responsible for. So I'm with that. So let's give AJ Ali a hand. Is there anybody else? Come on, AJ, come on, get your bank, man. Come on, get this. Get you one that don't got all my fingerprints on it. That's it. So thank you, AJ Ali. Appreciate it. Oh yeah, 2. We got 2. Hey man, hey, you got the money, man, and the gun. So we with you. All right, so AJ Ali has taken 2 banks, so that gives us 20. So that means we need 10 more. Is anybody else in the house? Got SG? What's your name?
I'm not sure if the mic that you spoke of. I'm not.
I don't want to say your last name all on national TV and stuff like that. So, but we can we'll get that. But Michael, come on up and get you a bank so everybody can see. See, Michael, you can come around here, man. Do like graduation. You know what I'm saying? Do like graduation.
No, I didn't want to say anything. Okay. I just like to maybe take maybe 5 more banks to take with me to Plymouth. I don't know.
Is that okay? Can Michael take 5 more? Yeah, right on. Yeah, thank you. We want to thank Michael most definitely for taking 5 more banks. He's taking 5 banks today, and we want to thank Michael for that. So we're gonna go ahead and give him his 5 banks. And if you want to donate, if you want to take a bank, blackpower96.org will allow you to do that.
$100.
Yeah, y'all need to see this man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Michael.
Okay, so I take 5 and then 1 is my souvenir.
Oh, yeah, one of your souvenirs. Thank you so much. That is a wonderful, wonderful thing. Really appreciate you, Michael. And you can do the same.
Yes, thank you. Let the world know what we're talking about.
Right on, right on. You sure you don't want to say anything, Michael?
Don't worry, Mike. I know. Let the around the world see.
Yeah, man. Let them know the generosity. Yeah, and Mike got his banks.
Yeah,
Go ahead, Michael.
Yeah, this is for you all that's around the world and has been on this journey with me as well. Here we are. And my brother in Uganda was asking, because he's interested as well in starting a radio show. Here we go, Peter. This is one step forward, another step forward to where we're heading. I have a lot to say, but then again, I don't have a lot to say. It's because there's a lot to say, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to say. Okay, but thank you.
Doing good things, wonderful things, great things usually choke me up too, and it should choke you up also, because this man has made a commitment to Black Power 96, and that's what this radio station is about, is for the people to go ahead and take matters into their own hands and be like, man, this is what I want. I want power. Okay, so I want power. I want my own radio station. I want to be able to talk to my people. And we given the avenue with Black Power 96 and 103.1 also is going to be Black Power 103.1. So we do have 2 radio stations that we are working with. And let me see. So that's one thing. Oh yeah, we got another bank. Akile, you come up here. Your graduation? She has graduated to Black Power 96 fundraising. Anyone else? Can I get a bank too? SG Gaida. Thank you. People on YouTube can't see you. There she go. Right on. We doing the best we can, and we're gonna win. We're winning, most definitely. So right there, we've raised $500, $600, $700, $900, right? Oh yeah, with this, yeah. I already counted 5, 6, 7, 8. And yeah, so we got $900 already, and we well on our way. Plus these 18 right here, so that right there, that's like 18, $1,000. Oh man, not $18,000, but pretty much. Y'all see my math is terrible. That's why I'm a revolutionary. Huh? I don't know if we have any more people online. I know we got 4. Anybody else in this room want to take a bank? $96 in 96 days. Come on up here. Come on around here so people can see. This is Erica. Erica is a volunteer. She was on that video that you saw. Erica, thank you so much. All right. Thank you. Anybody else? I'm seeing Cleo. All right, let's Cleo, come on up here, Cleo. She's got a bank. But the whole key is collect your spare change. When you get done washing at the washing machine, you want to do the graduation? But just is some spare change. You can look up under the seats in your car, up under the seats in your house. Just it's money everywhere. So we're not asking you to go out of your way or necessarily to help us out, but just a quarter every hour for 4 hours. That's $1 a day, or a quarter other 4 hours. You know, I'm just letting the people know. You know, it's 24 hours in a day, so that breaks down to four-hour periods, right? Or so I'll say 5. But whatever. That 4 you get 4 quarters in 4 hours. All right. So I appreciate that. Anybody else? Is that it? Is that it? Well, since that's it, I'm gonna go ahead and everybody taking 2, 3, 4, 5s. I'm gonna take me one. All right. I'm gonna take one for now. So, and I plan on getting rid of this one to give another one to, you know, once you get the money in with it, if you get $96 before 96 days, come get another one. You know, that's how this goes. So, you know, really wanna stress that. Want to stress that. This is my box. It's gonna be filled by 2 weeks. Give me 2 weeks. Yes.
If people are not able to get a box, and everybody's not in this room, is there some information that we can give people that they can send in their 96 days?
Yes, you can just send them to blackpower96.org. Just send them there. We have the order form right there. We'll mail it to them and give them the information to mail it back and how we want to do that type of stuff. Like I said, you can also go to we have a GoFundMe. So if you just want to just donate your $96 or whatever you have right now, that's more than feasible too. You know, we encourage that also. So with that being said, this is a day of resources. We have people here, and we always every Sunday we have goals to raise money, resources for our Sunday rallies. This money goes right back into the Sunday rallies, and also with the work that we as members of this organization are charged to do. This give us more of an opportunity to make sure that we're servicing the people when we're able to have resources. So I'm going to ask, yes. My name is Javon.
I was just thinking of ways to make more money, and I would like to do a raffle. We do a raffle. But I don't know how I'm going to do it now. I think it'll probably be numbers on the box,
right?
Like that. Some type of way to do a raffle and draw more attention.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, we're gonna most definitely talk. We're gonna most definitely talk after this meeting, and we can go over there because that's an excellent idea. A raffle where we not only we're collecting money, but we also can give a gift to our people too. Yes, most definitely, and that's going to happen regardless. At the end of this, when we collect all the money, we're going to have a big party, and we want to most definitely show our appreciation to our loyal donators and soon to be listeners. Yes.
And I'm thinking if we do it at an earlier time, they'll have the shirts, and now they're promoting even before March.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay, I got you.
Now people have a question.
Mm-hmm. I got you.
You know that they say the eyes, the pictures worth of so
yeah, 1,000 words.
1,000 words. So that when it's being seen, that just grades our opportunities.
I'm with it. We're gonna most definitely talk. We're gonna most definitely talk after this because you already shed some light on some things, and I don't want to miss out on that opportunity. And plus, this is your radio station, so you need to let us know what you want. All right. So with that being said, can we pass around the basket? Our everyday goal is $100. Every Sunday goal is $100. We're gonna have a kile passed around. Yeah. But this is for something different. This is more for the Sunday meetings. This is for what we raised earlier was for the actual radio station. So as the kile is going around, seeing what people can offer. Thank you, everybody. Right now it's time for discussion and announcements. Is there any announcements before we get into a discussion? Who? Chim Moringa? He will be up soon. 1 second.
Just wanted to announce the African People's Socialist Party plenary. I have flyers. The plenary is a meeting between our congresses that we have every 5 years. And the chairman is going to be the keynote speaker at the plenary. It's a 2-day event. People from all over the country and outside of the U.S. will be there as well, talking about some of the most important issues facing African people today. Also, there are going to be training workshops. On the back of this flyer, you can see some of the people who will be making presentations, and you can see some of the people who will be making presentations. And we need people to register for this event at apsplenary.org, and the website is on the back of the flyer. We got a basic registration, $30.75, and it's well worth it. Help fund the plenary itself and pay for some of the expenses. But we encourage people to come to this plenary. Let me see the people. Yeah, it's going to be right here at the Uhuru House. You think you'd be interested, Mike? I'll make sure you get a flyer, and you can register at apsplenary.org.
I want to thank Tim Moringa for that. Any more announcements? Just want to let you know that the plenary is a very important event as far as organizing for power and self-determination as a people. So if you can make it, I suggest you do, because you're going to learn a lot that's going to help you in the future in this system. So just want to let you know that. Any other announcements, questions, or anything like that? Yes, Sean. You good? Right on. All right. Come on, Kile.
It's not an announcement so much as it is an appreciation just for Black Power 96.3. I know we've talked a lot about, why it's important, and it's obvious why it's important. But I just wanted to emphasize that, today Javon said, how he went from Chicago to Newark, New Jersey, and he, said that, well, when this sister told him that, people get shot every single day and they have the same relationship, they had something to relate to, even though they're from different places. And that's something that African people around this country and around the world can relate to every single day, us dying. And it's just, these circumstances, they're not coincidental. It's a system that created these circumstances and these contradictions. And it's something that this Black Power 96.3 will make sure that all of us are aware of these circumstances that we're all going through together. And I just think that, Black Power 96, it's for us. We always have a lot of people saying, a lot of African people who want to support Black businesses, they want to support African people, and they want to build up the African community, but there hasn't been, what do they say, it hasn't been an alternative. But this is your alternative, no more running to colonial white media and, having to listen to them, one, steal your culture and use it to benefit off of you and not give any of that back to you. Whereas you are creating this for you. And then Black Power 96, it's not just our culture, but it sums up our circumstances. That when we're listening wherever we are, we can understand that this is a bigger issue than what we've ever thought it was, and that this is not an isolated incident. What happens in Ferguson, what happens in Baltimore, what happens in Chicago, what happens in St. Pete, it's all related, and this radio station will sum it up for you. So, that's just the piece I wanted to get off my chest before we close this out. Uhuru.
Uhuru, as you see, I'm the pretty one and she's the smart one. Bad jokes, bad jokes, bad jokes. But no, Akile is really, is really, it's really a deep sister to be so young. She's only 19, right? Only 19. So we have a very strong future. You know, our future looked very bright, you know, with 16-year-olds. Erica, who came up here and got a bank, you know, she's 20, right? You know, we have a very strong team. And then me, you know, I'm the older of the youngest, you know, of the young people. I'm like 20 something in my mind. And so, but we really have a strong team, a strong future that's building, and we got the youth. And so that's not many people can say that they have the youth and are teaching them ways of self-determination and ways of freedom. So just want to really salute Akile, Cleo, and Erica. Thank you so much. Thank you. Are there any more announcements? Any more announcements? Any discussion? Any discussion about Black Power 96 FM and what it's going to mean to the community and what it's going to mean to the people, for the people? If not, then I just want to say Black Power 96 is a unique radio station, unique radio concept in the sense that we plan on playing Southside St. Petersburg listeners' music. So we're going to play the community's music. We're going to offer a way for the Black businesses to have a way to reach their clientele, you know, for the low, while the white media, corporate media, colonial media is charging our people, you know, an arm and a leg in order to reach our people. We're going to be able to charge, you know, like just peanuts for you to be able to talk to your people, so you can build an economic base, so you can get some customers, so you can get some type of benefit from our radio station. We're not going to just take. We're going to give. We're giving. So we build an economic base, building power, building, and we want to shut the borders. We want to shut access to our people from other people who just want to just exploit us. We want to shut down that access and that control that they have of us, and lock down those borders and make sure that our people, Black Power is a safe haven. Black Power 96 is a safe haven and also an educational tool, instrument for our people, so they can go be out there with the best information and weapons to counter this colonial system. So that's what Black Power 96 is about, and that's what we're about. We're looking for volunteers. If you want to volunteer, you can see me afterwards. We have volunteer meetings every Wednesday, 6 p.m., and then we go out on outreach every Saturday from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. So we were looking to build, and this is your radio station, start from the ground, help us start from the ground up and watch what happens in the community and with yourself. So with that being said, I'm gonna take my bank, and anybody else, did everybody get a bank? I know we got some people who walked in a little late, and I just want to let you guys know that we have a Black Power 96 FM station that we're building here in St. Petersburg. It's going to be 96.3 FM, and this is our fundraising kickoff. What we're doing is $96 in 96 days. If you can save your change, and for 96 days, turn it into us on March 6th when the time period ends, and we help us to build our radio station. Is this something that you want to do? You want to take a bank for the community radio station? It's your radio station. Just want to let you know. It's free. You don't got to, just collect your spare change. No. Well, I appreciate you just coming by and checking us out. Thank you very much. All right. With that being said, it's time to eat. And we got some food over there, and I got an appetite right here, and I know people do. We also, the flag needs to come down. So we have the African flag, the red, black, and green needs to come down. For those online who don't know how serious we are about the African nation, we got Africans, let's go take down our flag. And we will see you next Sunday on live stream on YouTube. It doesn't even matter at this point. And keep in contact with us at uhurunews.com, uhururadio.com, and also on Facebook, Uhuru News and Radio. And Black Power 96 on Facebook and blackpower96.org on the web. So thank you everybody for coming out, and I will see you next week. Uhuru.